Okay, we're up under here. Doing Feeny's job for him. Trying to figure out what the hell that rattling noise is. It's getting worse. It's getting scary. I don't know what the hell these guys did. Why it's not the same. Yeah, it's made this noise ever since January 29th of 2015 when we picked it up from them fixing the rear mainsail. It's made this scary, jangly, almost like it's shuddering, like it's idling too low or something. It's like call them and try to get them to get it in there to fix it. They don't care enough about their own work. They don't care enough about the quality of their craftsmanship. A couple thousands of dollars that were spent. So here I am under here trying to figure it out finally, because it's getting so bad. Okay, I found it. For some reason, this pipe is laying on this skid plate now. See it? I don't know why it wouldn't be down low like that, hanging on that like that. Unless, like, there's a washer missing. There's probably a washer missing. Or something. See that? That wasn't like that before. It's literally, like, rubbed. It's rubbing the skid plate, and it's rubbing a hole in the exhaust pipe. That's where it's coming from right there, I'm pretty sure. It's almost like the trans ain't in the same spot as it was or something. Motor's in a different spot. Got motor mounts on it. That motor mount's a little tight. You know, I shouldn't have to be under here doing this. And got exhaust pipes rubbing against shit. It wasn't like that before. What did they forget to put on here? The skid plate tight as fuck. It's almost like the skid plate is bent or something. Okay. I'm gonna have to pull a wheel here because she's got a weird noise coming from this wheel now. So I'm gonna be pulling jacks out and shit. Alright. Ain't much I can do about the jangling. Yeah, it's like the skid plate is bent. I'm gonna have to pull the skid plate off and bend it back down somehow. Yeah. Okay. What we have going on here, as you can see, is if you pull the skid plate down, the skid plate is bent. I don't know how this happened. It wasn't bent before they got a hold of it. It didn't make these noises. But just in the year, it hasn't even been a year since we've had it back from them. It's almost rubbed a hole in the exhaust pipe. It's rubbed a dip in the skid plate right there. Right? I don't know how that happened. What I'm gonna do is I got these freeze plugs from a 318 motor. I drilled a hole in them. I'm gonna put them in their spacers for now, in between the frame. You know, just up in there like that, because the freeze plug ain't gonna move. You know, it'll be solid, and the hole's just big enough for us to go through, so it ain't gonna move around. So I'll put 3 of these there for now to drop that skid plate down some. You see, which will give it some room. See, and you got almost a finger width in there, so that's enough room for it to shake around and not be slamming against the skid plate, which is something that they should have took care of, because it wasn't doing it before we took it into them. They didn't take care of it. So that's what I'm doing here now. I'm fixing the Feeny and Gaylord fix. All the other work they did so far has been competent. I mean, you know, haven't had no horrible breakdowns yet. That fucking noise was aggravating, and it was rubbing a hole in the exhaust. We should have fixed that. Okay. Now you see we got some space in between the exhaust pipe and the skid plate, made with 3 freeze plugs I had laying around that I never used from another van I owned a few vans back. Yeah. No, every time I let some kid work on my shit or her shit, I have to go behind him and do something, you know. And this kid, he's a better mechanic than I was. I mean, he can do the deep shit I wouldn't want to touch. Fuck, man, the exterior shit that he left so shabby leaves you worried that, oh my god, is it gonna like break down in the woods somewhere? Am I gonna fucking really be fucked one day? So I'm gonna start it up, see if we got a rattle now. This was getting pretty bad, it was scary. Okay, we got plenty of room there. I'm hearing a weird noise from the back, so I'm gonna have the wife come out here and sit in it, put it in gear, hear what that noise is now. You're in gear? Yep, see we got plenty of clearance there. Okay, now put it in neutral and rev it one time. And then put it in gear. I want to see if I can hear what was rattling back here. Oh, that rattling could have been this toolbox. Looks like I got rid of the rattle. Put it in, your foot on the brake and put it in gear. Alright, I'm not hearing nothing now. So we must have fixed it. Okay. This is what it looks like from this side. It doesn't look too bad. Did drop it down too low. It's not any lower than the differential. I don't know if there was supposed to be spacers in there or not. I know there. I don't think there was spacers in it when I took it off, but I can't remember. You know, because that's something I wouldn't remember. Because I just put shit back the way I find it, so I don't have to remember it. But that problem's fixed now, finally. And after it rubbed the exhaust, almost rubbed a hole in it. That's what it was. I can just about guarantee. I don't know why it started idling so low after they fixed it, that it would start jangling like that. But I guess it's something we'll find out eventually. If it's bad, eventually something will have to get it in the shop again. We won't take it back there because they didn't want to take accountability for it and just make us happy, you know, get it back in the shop and figure it out for us so we wouldn't have to worry about it. And put up with that noise this whole time, man. Scared us right up out of trails and out of having good days with people. Really messed with their lifestyle for a while.